I'm going to get a piece of paper, though, just to make it show up better.
Okie dokie.
Okay. What we're looking at is how to prune to promote growth. And it's a balance in a bonsai because you want to be able to control the growth and shape, but at the same time, there's certain types of, there's a pruning technique that's required for this and any other plant to promote the growth of new stems, branches, and leaves, and prevent the onset of disease that is caused by poor pruning. So, or not accurate pruning. What we're looking at here is, you notice how in this example that you're looking at, there aren't dead leaves or dead branch stems extending beyond the leaves. The leaves are at the very top of the little branch, like this. Here, now look down here, Jeff. Here's what we're talking about. When you're going to prune anything, but let's say this bonsai, what they've done is they've just gone through and cut to make a shape. And on your bonsai, there's a lot of bare stems at the end of a branch that are some little distance above where the leaves start. What happens in that case is, to promote growth, you need to trim the branch very carefully just above the leaf, because that is where the energy in the plant, the hormones and enzymes, are located that promote stem growth and additional leaves. If you cut it and you leave a stalk like this, there's no node here. That's, those junctions in the plant as you go up where the stems come from. If you cut in the middle and you're not at a node, just above a node, you don't want to cut it in half. You want to go just above it at an angle. If you don't cut it at a node, it has to die all the way back to the next node before it will, again, create a stem and a branch. It's a lot slower. So what you want to do is go through and clip off what shows them the picture, all of those little extra stem points that are bare and dry, down just above the node. And that's the first branch that you come to. Cut it at an angle. You want to do this because that way you can direct growth. If you cut it straight across, you get weird little growths that are called witch's brooms, and it'll grow all the way around it. You don't want that. So cut it at an angle, go down to the node, and trim it. Now, if you see on here, what you'll notice is, for example, this one right here, and I'm going to put something behind it so you can see it. You see how that one, this little stem right there, was cut just above the node. And now, when you look at it, just this one, as an example, it has new leaves bursting out from it. You can see the top of that. It's got 3 little leaves right there. That's because it was cut back from a bare stem above it down to just above the node, and that encouraged the leaf growth. So in your bonsai, what you do is, that's how you start getting it going, and then you prune it for shape. And what you just must see. So what you want to do, and we're almost done here, what you want to be able to do is also make sure you cut off crossing branches. You don't want the thing to do this in the middle or on the sides. Make sure all the branches that you have are going in a direction away from the center, and they're not crossing from one branch to the other. So if you open it up like that, if you take a look at this, you'll notice that there's no big X's in the middle there. An X destroys the shape, but it also creates weakness in the branching structure as it gets older. So that's what I'm suggesting that you do. Oh, and down here, one of the things that happens is you'll get little branches down there. You can decide whether or not you want them. Typically, you want to cut those off of a bonsai, the ones that are down here, on it like a tree shape, because that's not how trees look in real life. And the concept is that your bonsai is representational of the tree. It's just what's outside. So when you do this, it encourages growth all over. So trim these off. That's it.